Finally, we're coming down to the US dollar. So this is basically US dollar that tracks in against other major USD pairs. So just looking at significance of a break, and again, structure break here, minimum target down to about 12,000 zone. So about to 12,000 zone. So yeah, that basically points down to period of consolidation between here and here. A retest would be good. So initial strength on the dollar cannot be ignored. But it's in the middle of nowhere. But this is a daily and it's trying to post in a recovery candle. But let's see how it goes. But let's come down to dollar index. Though this is an 8 hours view, I've been tracking out here, and then there's a break, potential break in the in progress. There was a symmetry downward trend line that even got a close under. So yeah, this pretty much tells me that the dollar will remain pressured now. New leg on the lower side will commence. So from here onwards, 94.10, 94, around 94, 94 handle looks prefer move on the dollar. It needs to go and test till there within the period of consolidation. So looking from a higher time frame on a weekly, we already have a structure break back around 97, 70, and all that, and it's been tracking on lower. So 93, 80, 90, sorry, 93, 90, 9400 is visible on the weekly also. So that's the test that's ideally going to come get in play. We should see some bounces provoking on the dollar. Substantially, a move on the lower side will open the doors for 89, 80, or about $90 move on the U.S. index. And if the flows are really heavy and it goes in really deeper, then I would assume a full break lower will target somewhere around 83 handle. So yeah, dollar looks pretty much in a lot of trouble. It either does something substantially, otherwise it's a meltdown situation that I'm looking at on the dollar. So point of interest would be around 93, 90, 94 handle, up to about break on the lower side will push the price towards 90 handle. So that's a pretty grim situation on the dollar, given the fact tension between China and US. Recent news about the US asking China to empty their consulate in Houston. These are all risk is on. Pound Aussie, I find it quite attractive because it's the way it's been panned out on the technicals, and I'm just going in from a short term view. I'm not going to discuss about the longer term view. It's just that I was looking potentially anything close to 7700 handle as a potential swing point for a break on the higher side, and it's been carrying on. And target wise, I would assume expect 7900 to come back into play. And yeah, this has been a good setup. Buy between 7700 and 76 80 90. So yeah, any move towards 7900 would find a resistance, and we can see initial move down back for 78. A good move will follow it back for 76, 70, 76, 80. I would like to see it's just a series the way it's been conducting, which is the pattern wise it gets one test, then come back for second test, even a third test. So yeah, we got the first test. We're at least looking back, potentially ideally based on previous move the way another drop down here and a second lift off should carry potential for a break on the break on the higher side, and then potentially can go back for 8100 8100 handle. So pretty much under, by the time it comes in, let's say 7620 7630 holds on the second strike on the lower side, carries a pretty good reward. And yeah, looks an attractive. It's already for shorter point view. That was a good buys out here. So we might get a test of 79, and then if the price starts holding out here, that looks potential for a next round on the lower side and then drag on the higher side. So yeah, that's the view that I'm looking up on the pound. This is how it looks on the daily. Same thing, one, two, three strike. So one strike. This is a overshadow of a weekly trend line coming into play. It's slightly lower, so basically we can get a retest back to maybe 76.70, 76.80, and a full bounce up. Well, a very decent bounce can go all the way back to 84, but as of right now, 81 would be sufficient because hardly anything moves in a straight line. So yeah, it's a good setup overall. Interested.